Sorry, you want to lead us off?
Sure.
All right.
How was starting at right back?
It's different, but nonetheless, you're on the field. It's a blend of all positions, and I'm happy to fill the role. We'll see if I continue to play there, but in the end, happy to get up and down the field and get into some tackles.
Have you ever played out there at any level, or has this been a kind of entirely new thing, having to fill that void?
Last year was really the first time I played it, but I've watched film quite a bit I just watch games in general, and when you do that, it makes the position a little bit easier. You understand the position a little bit more, so it was an easier transition than probably most, but it's still a work in progress. If they continue to play me there, I still need to improve there and maybe work on my crossing or work on the timing of my run. So it's still a work in progress, and if I get that chance, I want to keep doing well there.
Has that the position evolved a little bit, the right back, so that it's a natural segue for a midfielder, specifically in terms of the runs down the wing, the crosses, and all those things? That's what's making it easier a little bit? Yeah,
like I said, it's a blend of different positions. It's a blend of right mid, a center mid. It's easier for me to just transition over to right back because I've played those positions. You're on the ball quite a bit. Especially on this team, you rely on the right backs and the left backs quite a bit. Nuhu, Joe in the past, Leo Gonzalez, myself, Calvin Leardom, Jordan McCrary, all have to get up and down the field. And obviously some of those players aren't here, but that's why we bring more and more players, like the past players, to fill in those spots and do well. But yes, sorry. To answer your question, yes, it's a different position nowadays, and it's usually one of the fitter guys that runs up and down the field and is pretty technical on the ball.
Sorry, stepping on you. The obvious, Portland's coming up. Boom. What can you say? What do you got going on?
Oh, there's a lot at stake. We've said that for the last couple of weeks, but there's much more at stake this week. We're playing a rival. We're playing a rival that is coming off some good results. That want to keep their momentum going, and for us, we want to crush that. We want to, be part of a winning squad again. And what better game to do that than against Portland?
Do you believe that? I mean, it's the beginning of the week, but the intensity and the want to beat Portland is going to begin to grow and within the team till that point?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's Tuesday today, and it started off on the days off. You see advertisements and you get a little bit animated for games. But in terms of all the players, obviously we're not going to kick each other in practice, but we're going to play in practice like if it's a real game. We have so much to lose at this point. We are at the bottom of the table, and if we continue to lose, then Portland can just laugh at us. So we have to continue to fight together as a team and realize that it's survival mode. We have to win games, and in order to do that, you got to play these big teams and beat them out.
Do you think, having gone through a season in 2016 where you guys were in a hole and had to dig out of it, having gone through that relatively recently, do you think that helps at all, like mentality-wise, with the situation you're in this year?
Yeah, maybe other teams are hopeless at this point. I don't think we are. We feel like we still have a chance to get back into it. It's an interesting dynamic because we would love to be in first place right now, but the truth is that we still have a chance, and a chance for us is good enough. We have to come together as a team more than ever and grind every game out, because you tie here and there, your hopes and dreams are gone. And we owe so much to this club that we don't want to be part of the history of not making the playoffs.
You personally have had a lot of success against Portland, especially at home the last couple of years. What is it about the magnitude of this game that really helps you step up and really score some goals?
Well, it's a national televised game, and you know you want to do well for everybody, do well for your friends and family watching. It's Portland. It's a rival that you hate. You know, it's that fight, that grit that you have, that extra fight and grit that you bring to the table, and you know, it's just really nice to score against them, and hopefully I can continue to do so. But you know, I'd much rather have a win than score a goal.
You and Blanco have had some close encounters, some strong encounters. Is he a player who you maybe look for on the field, just sort of cover a little more or anything like that?
Him and Valeri in general are very good players, very nice human beings. While on the field, it's a different story. But Blanco and Valeri are quality players, and you always have to keep an eye on them, and not so. Not to be dirty or anything, but to keep them in check. You know, you want to be physical with them because there are guys who shy away from that. So if you have to bring that type of style to play, then so be it. Your job is to shut down those players, and obviously you'll do anything within the limits of the rules to stop them.
Anything else for Cristian?
Thanks.